All right, we're going to go over a couple of highlights from the NFC Championship game for the Seahawks offense and see what that might preview for the rematch, Patriots versus Seahawks Super Bowl coming up on the 8th. So, absolute air out by Sam Darnold right here. Let's kind of break it down, see how they got there. This is one of the first big plays of the game, starting off with the hammer. Let's see. So, he's going to send Kupp in motion right here. You're going to see a DB follow him. All right, that's going to confirm it's man. But just to double confirm it's man, we're going to bump out the running back, and you're going to see they shift over. So now he knows he has man. That safety is going to stay put. After he looks him off for a second, he's going to absolutely air it out to his guy. So how does he know he has man again? Like I said, send Kupp in motion. You're going to get that DB to follow. Bump the running back out right here. You're going to see the linebackers match to bump out with him. And then right here, you're going to see that safety walk towards the middle of the field. So we just have a speed release at the top, hand fighting. He's going to go, trust your guy, put it out there for him. I mean, it was a perfect pass. It was a perfect go route. Kenneth Walker, though, racing to the edge of the end zone. He freezes these guys, sticks them in the mud. One step. This is why running backs, you have to work on jump cuts. You have to work on explosive moves. Look at that. Just a little cut, and he beats two guys right there, and then he speeds around the D end. Kenneth Walker is the man. But we like to highlight the tight ends and the offensive line. That's just great blocking right there, cleaning up. It wasn't a fantastic run just because of the pursuit of the linebackers, but it absolutely cleaned it up for the O-line. Bow! Now, this is my favorite run of the game. Absolutely puts this guy on ice. Look, crossover. 48 was having a tough day with him. Like I said, Kenneth Walker is going to be a huge piece to the puzzle here for them, and you're going to see that continuing going on. But Jackson Smith-Njigba with the paws put him out. This guy is amazing. He's a stud. He's an absolute vital part of their offense. As you see, it commands respect. They're following him here, and then you leak out another huge piece to the puzzle right there for a little screen. Gets about 10 yards down to the 9-yard line. Look at that little wraparound motion. He's got the guy scrambling to follow him. Kenneth Walker leaks out like it's pass pro. The offensive line is clearing the way for him. So the way they tie in all these pieces together, especially JSN and Kenneth Walker, is amazing. Now let's watch this. This is a better catch than it is a route. But look how he puts his hands out there. He meets the ball with his hands. That way the DB can't swat down and break up the pass. So young receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's going to be catching the ball, when a ball comes like this, you need to shove your hands out there and meet it, catch it with your hands, and not wait for it to get to the body. And you also got to be tough. Jackson Smith-Njigba is tough, as you're going to see right here. He takes an absolute fucking strike. Oh, boom! But guess what? He hangs on to it, so it doesn't matter. You can get hard. You can hit as hard as you possibly can. But if you hold on to the ball, that's a win for the offense, right? Especially that one. That was a huge play. Gets him down in red zone territory. And here we go. It's like a little red zone scissors right here. The linebacker gets lost. Sam Darnold steps up in the pocket and makes an absolute throw right here. As you see, 55 just bull rushing the right guard. So he steps up. Can't follow through on the throw because there's a guy in his face, but he still gets it there. Nobody was guarding JSN. This is a great scheme. Great dial-up for him. Oh, look at this. Rocker step into the dig. The ball's already out. That's a fantastic route. So the rocker step is when you step out, then step back in. Look at that. Throwing with a guy right in his face. And again, meeting the ball with your hands. He's hyped. Touchdown. So that's what you have to do. You see it a lot from this Seattle team, almost in San Francisco. You see Kupp there for a touchdown. They meet the ball with their hands. They go catch it with their hands. They're pros, and that's why they're sitting in the Super Bowl. Now look at the progression here. 1, 2, 3. It's super quick, but he breaks it down. He sees the two first reads are closed, so he moves quickly to the next one. Look at that route. That's a fantastic route there. You're going to see it a little bit better from the end zone cam. He comes in, swat with the hands. See how he swats that away? Now the guy was kind of already screwed anyway, just on the leverage, but he swats that hand away.